this way, carry that conversion. Exactly.
Okay, Monte. Okay, like I said before, this is a introduction into your basic life, chance, and a little bit, taught you a little bit about this. But most of all, you are not fighters. It's bad news. Especially, like, I thought I could use mine until I ran into some guys that let me live. I got sons. Here. They let me live another day, and I was still young. So, like I said, they let me live. But as you're very relaxed and everything, you carry a blade that's very sharp. If I carry a blade, it's very sharp. And all you need is 2 inches to penetrate any major organ in the body. The misconception of a long blade is just that. I can go here. If you think about going in like this and everything, a lot of times the blade gets stuck in there. Like you have a blade with a blood groove in it. And then you got a bad situation going on. It doesn't really matter when, if you're doing your self-defense stuff where it's a guy that's left-handed, this is the same thing. It's the same approach. It's your martial arts style. It's just a right-handed person. But with this, it really doesn't matter. If I get a switch up, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, same thing. Nice. This is universal. It's no right-handed, no left-handed. When you're doing the movements right here, it is universal. So you got to keep that in mind. That's why we didn't do some left-handed stuff here, because it would mess your mind up at this point right here. Like I said, I'm just teaching you some basic stuff. Very basic. Coming overhead, I can literally switch the blade in mid-flight, which takes a lot of time of working with the blade. Notice how he got out of the way. That's what you do. You regroup. And I'm never telling him what kind of attack I'm coming in, but he's using that same motion. There is no deviation. If you learn that, you can go into whatever Aikido move you want to do. See, it's beautiful. I'm coming in angles. I can come in weird angles. Yeah. It's beautiful. So it just feeds right into your Aikido beautifully. And because the first thing you learn is get off the line of attack. I'm coming for it like this, he's getting off the line of attack. What he's doing is he's developing sensitivity in his hands, okay? Because if I go this way, I'm restricted, I'm gonna go back this way, okay? Going back this way. If I did not get disengaged, okay? When am I gonna do this? I'm gonna go straight in. I'll go right to the head. So like I said, this is very basic. When you get to the level I've taught Kyle and everything, then you get more complex with what you're doing. There's no end, as he's attacking, there's really no end as to where I can hold a blade. Caught him looking. That's the way I can maneuver it around and everything. I can go it this way. It really doesn't matter. This way. As he's coming in, he's hesitant because he see me hold it one way. When you're finishing off and everything, a lot of times you're going all the way around. here, lungs, back of the head right here. Then you cut right there in those ligaments, and you can't walk these down like that. Then you drop down to a knee, and then that's where bad things happen. So, and thank you. That is the conclusion.
Thank you, Prince.
When you're learning how to do the serious knife fighting, you use a dagger with double edge. This right here is just beginning, but we learn how to use double edge, so you get cut a lot. Like I said, I got scars on top of scars.
Well, thank you very much. Extremely informative, beautiful work. And it is spooky. You should keep this in mind. Too much of the world grabs a hold of a rubber knife or a wooden knife or whatever, and they begin doing their techniques and whatever system is created to, oh, we're defending against the knife, without ever looking at the broader picture, without ever really appreciating it. And they cease to treat it like a knife. They start treating it like, the Tonto Randori is worse. They treat it like I'm going to score a point. I'm going to tap you with this thing, and I'll get a point if I get you. And if you touch it on the way back out, well, then I can't get the point. And it starts getting less and less real. It starts getting less and less a thing that's going to make you bleed. And the very first thing you said, which is the very first lesson Shepherd taught us, knife. If they pull out a knife, get ready to bleed. Get it in your head right off the bat. Oh, bleeding is about to start. Because one of the big freakouts is, oh, damn, I'm bleeding, and then you're stuck because they just keep on going, and you're busy going, I'm bleeding. And that doesn't help you. That part of your brain is not helping you. That is not the helpful part. You get back in the part that's sitting a little more, doing the Zen thing and staying with the flow and saying, yeah, bleeding, okay, not dead yet, keep going. Notice that you're bleeding. That's not a bad idea, maybe. But you don't want to get fixated on it. Just like you don't want to get fixated on the hand or the knife. Or the one guy while you're dealing with the second guy. It's the cup of coffee again. How you train your brain to do wrongdoing. It's most important. After a while, the technical stuff, moving around, yeah, we can see new ways to move around. It stimulates the unconscious, and that's cool. It's what we do with our brains that make the damn difference after a while. Are we going into overwhelm? Are we going into planning? Are we just doing it on the fly? And if you watch Prentis dance a little bit, I don't think you have to think about that very much. You think about it to teach it so you can describe it verbally. Yeah. But when he starts dancing, I don't want to be in the room. I don't want to do the laundry bill on the floor either. So anyway, I think it's bad. I'm thinking big white canvas with blood everywhere.
Your new pattern.
Yeah, it's
Rorschach.
Rorschach, yeah. So thank you, Prince. That's a very sobering ideas. Thank you. Great. Bravo. Yeah.